let's talk
Yeah.
about Apollo 10 and a half. General thoughts. I'll let you go first on this one. Opening thoughts on Apollo 10
So
and a half.
general thoughts, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was just, a very sweet film. Will it leave much of an impact on me? No, it feels like a very personal film, which he wanted to tell, and like, cool, he's done enough successful films to be able to tell these sorts of stories, so that's good on him. I do really like this animation style. I will say that because, like, I've never been a fan of hyperactive animation in general, or like this, 3D animation. You all know the sort of DreamWorks Illumination animation, but
Yeah.
even like I prefer this kind of animation to like a lot of Lord and Miller's on like cloudy and shots and
Okay.
models. I prefer this type of because I just think it's like it reminded me a bit of like Flea's animation. I know they are different, but
Yeah.
that's so it's a more calming,
Minimalistic.
yeah, more minimalistic, more like naturalistic to an extent, like
Yeah.
kind of style. And that I think really worked for the film because like it couldn't have been told live action. I was worried going in, yeah, it probably could have been told live action, but no, actually, if you watch the film,
Yeah.
there are like a lot of things that happen in it that are like, yeah, cool. It should have been
Really well
animation.
edited. It's really
Yeah,
well edited.
yeah, it is really well edited, and like, yeah, he made the right decision on that one.
Yeah.
Do I think it'll be like animated feature, best animated feature? Probably not. Probably not. With how stacked this year is, and how like because it's a small release, like it wasn't even on Netflix's front page when it was, like
Yeah.
the first day it was on there. So I had to actually search for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it was just a sweet film, a feel good film that had no real faults to it. It
Yeah.
just didn't really make me love it. Like it never really had a moment where I was like, yes, I'm really on board with the film. I always just thought, yeah, it's good. It's a fun little journey, but nothing more than that.
Yeah, I agree. I also really like it. It's I love Richard Linklater.
Mm,
He's made some of my favorite movies of all time. Boyhood, Before
yeah,
Sunrise. Like I love a lot of his movies.
yeah,
And like this felt very similar. I mean, he definitely has a very distinct style in writing.
mm,
As far as very thoughtful writing, I would say. All of his writing always feels very like careful and like tender.
yeah,
Um, and like this was no different. I was worried that the animation style wouldn't work for me. It did. I liked it. I wouldn't say that I like my favorite type of animation style is like Lord Miller type of animation. But I would agree I don't like that, Illumination DreamWorks type of animation style. I would say similar to our cinematography tastes. I like the very like profound, like over embellished stuff.
yeah.
Like, Lord Miller, like Tragedy of Macbeth was my personal favorite
Yeah.
cinematography of last year.
Was
So
I
like
like it? It can be beautiful, yeah, but not in your face beautiful.
yeah, whereas I like in your face beautiful. But yeah, like I think the animation style worked. I highly suggest everybody go watch Waking Life, which is another rotoscope film that Linklater did. It's very, very good. It's like a dream, the entire movie. And he does this rotoscope thing. It's just like it's. I don't want to say it's an anthology, but it's just like someone like floating through a dream, like seeing a bunch of different like scenes and like small little bits and pieces of reality. And it's very, very good. I watched it because one of the bits of reality is Jesse and Celine from the Before trilogy.
Yeah.
Um, but overall, like it is a very good film. And yeah, no, Apollo 10 and a half, like this worked for me. It also felt very nostalgic towards the 60s,
Mm,
which might
yeah.
be like why I never like fully connected on an
Maybe.
emotional level to
Maybe.
it.
Yeah. But I did
But
appreciate the very like it very had a real sense of like time, which I really did
yeah,
appreciate about it.
yeah, yeah, 100%. It captured that time period. Like I feel like I understand what it was like growing up in the 60s
Mm,
from this film, which is very impressive. Um and just like he captures like just like the childlike wonder so well, as far as like seeing the world through the eyes of a child, that I think Come on did so well, and that I think Belfast tried to do. Um, so like I overall really just enjoyed this movie. I agree similarly. There is nothing that put me into the love category, but like I would happily watch this again. There wasn't a moment where like nothing took me out of the movie. It's just a
No,
very engaging, engrossing, entertaining movie.
it breezed by as well. It was a short film.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half. Animated feature is going to be hard for it to get into. It needs some of the big like it needs Lightyear to be like Finding Dory.
Yeah,
It needs Spider Man to be underappreciated. It needs Strange World to be a flop from Disney. Like it needs it needs some of the bigger contenders to go down for it to have a chance because yeah, like Netflix isn't really pushing this in animated. They're going to be pushing Pinocchio stronger than this.
yeah, yeah.
Even My Father Dragon from the Wolfwalkers team is probably going to get pushed harder than this,
Probably. Mm.
which is sad because I thought that this was very good. But yeah, any other thoughts before we move on?
No, not really. I think we've covered it all there. I'd probably, if I was giving it a rating out of 10, probably like 7.5, maybe like, yeah, low
Okay.
8, mid 7, like that sort of region.
Yeah, I'm probably at about an 8, just
Okay.
solid middle to low 8. So overall, I really enjoy this film.
Yeah.
I'd highly suggest it to everybody. It's a if you have like an hour and a half, it's a just a fun breezy film.